Establishing connection to YouTube base. Transmission shall begin soon. Hold on tight, drift lights.
Hello.
Report in, Driftlights. Isaac Archer here, and I am joined by Mikan, that's here.
Hello.
Yes, we have Mikan here, and I'm playing more Seed Battle Destiny. My hatred of Cosmic Era still withstanding.
So I was just currently in a game of Words with Friends with someone named the Crimson Fuck. I think they ran out of character slots.
I ran out of letters. I didn't have another R.
Now, I actually do want to mention something before we go into the next level. Stars Falling in Space. So remember how Mikan is a
because
natural?
that's where stars are.
And I am a coordinator type pilot? This is actually where that's going to start becoming a bit of an issue, actually. Now, Mikan can only use 2 mobile suits so far. The Strike Dagger and the 105 Dagger.
Yes, give me the stabby thingy.
Now, why can't Mikan use the Long Dagger or the GINN? That's due to use restrictions. When this mobile suit is piloted by a natural, its performance, aside from weapon stats, will decline. And it is a noticeable change. I have actually bothered testing. If Mikan were to use a GINN, even with how I've powered it up, he'd basically have to sit back and take pot shots with his rocket launcher or level, or he will go down.
Wait, this is a rocket launcher? You told me it was a Waluigi launcher.
It's the Katas. It's a bazooka with predictive aiming. Basically, it's a rocket launcher that aims for you.
So it's a game's journey, this rocket launcher.
Yes. I also have its power maxed out, which is enough to basically one-tap most early game mobile suits. As much as I love the Heavy Blade, it is useless in space levels, so instead I'm using the Katas. Which is why Mikan is still equipped with the 105. Now, this actually does pick up relatively where the last level left off, where we're currently trying to make sure that Archangel can get to Earth. If the Archangel gets destroyed, we fail.
Huh. Okay, you know what's funny? As soon as that voice clip played, Arvin walked up to me. I'm like, oh god, wait, is there voice acting suddenly?
Pokemon will never have voice acting. Outside of Master Sex.
And Pokemon Puzzle League. And Pokemon Coliseum and Pokemon...
Wait a fucking second. Puzzle League had voice acting?
Yes, on N64. It was the anime voice actors in there, an English version. Also, technically, Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 had voice acting. Even though it was an announcer, but it was interesting hearing that announcer in that game. Have you never seen Pokemon Puzzle League on N64? It literally was on the Switch Online.
Mikan, bold of you to assume I remember to play the games on Switch Online.
Fair. Which, by the way, we eventually do have to play more GoldenEye.
Athrin Zala and Nicole Amafe. Oh, great, these two. You know, I didn't want to fight the Blitz right now. Ow. Yeah, could you two just, like, politely fuck off? That chap was the Blitz Gundam. Oh, that's just a GINN. I'm more concerned about the fact that Aegis made it over there. Ah, done. Ejecting. I still have my redeploys. I don't give up easily, you know. Oh, lovely! Hey, Mullaflaga's here. Unfortunately for me, so is the Buster Gundam.
Wait, isn't the Buster Gundam on your side?
No.
Ah, so there could be bad Gundams.
It's one of the 5 G weapons, but 4 of them was stolen. One of which being the Buster. So is the Aegis. The Aegis I fought, as well as the launcher gun. So we have the Buster Gundam, which was stolen, the Aegis, the one I shot down a couple minutes ago. Those were all stolen because, you know, that's what happens to Gundams in the Cosmic Era. That's why my nickname for this timeline is Grand Theft Gundam.
I was about to say, so you're adding death to the list of war crimes in Gundam?
Oh, that's not even just a war crime thing. That's just it's just what happens. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off with your assault shroud. I know that's a Laurasia class carrier. I don't fucking care. What it is now is a pile of scrap. Do that. Shoot down the Gamo. Shoot down Lacroix Vesalius. Which I should fucking run. Yep, the Dual Gundam. This is not good news. In fact, this is fucking terrible news. That prick's here. Because fuck you and fuck your assault shroud. Look, you needed equipment to buff you up to make sure you didn't get fucking shot down by the strike. You should not be using a Gundam. Alright, Archangel got away. Good. Mission success! By the way, I am barely alive.
I sent you a DM.
I had like 3 redeploy. I still got an A rank out of that chat.
Damn.
I still got a fucking A. It's entirely because I blew up the 4 of the G weapons. It is entirely because of that. I will say, by the way, I have my list back up, so I do know what levels we care about in terms of getting mobile suits. Mostly because, this one, it can actually get us some good weapons and such. We actually did miss out on 2 noteworthy mobile suits from the last few levels.
Are you able to go back to doing them?
Yes. Artemis security missions added to story missions. Burning clouds of sand added to story missions. EX stars falling in space added to free missions. And we get one of my favorite mobile suits in the game, the 105 Dagger Retrofit. Passive ability, Heavy Hitter, is now available. Let me explain why I love the retrofit so much. You saw what I could do with Weishan's GINN. This is the 105 Dagger Retrofit, capable of using the 3 Striker Pack. Or should I say Striker Pack, because this is all you'll ever be seeing me use. The Sword Striker. Now, why this specific Striker Pack? Because of this, the Schwertgewehr.
Gesundheit.
And you might realize that is German.
Yes, I get that.
Yes.
I mean, everything in Gundam is German.
And let me explain real quick why the fucking Sword Strike in this game is so goddamn broken. The Sword Striker specifically, on the 105, carried me until I got the ability to use the strike with the Striker Pack. For all intents and purposes, this thing should not perform as good as it does, and I only used it for its signature weapon, the Schwertgewehr 15.78 anti-meter anti-ship sword. Now, I would like to mention the Schwertgewehr is German for sword gun. Yes, you heard that correctly. This translates to sword gun. Let's go over its weapons, shall we? First up, we have the Midas Messer Beam Boomerang, because did these things really need more power? The Panzereisen Rocket Anchor, which pulls enemies to you, and the obvious Schwertgewehr Beam Sword, which is the only thing I will ever need. Only reason I'd ever use this specifically is to drag enemies closer. Literally drive me closer so I can hit them with my sword.
Gotcha.
And this thing has 3 striker packs. The Sword Striker, the Launcher Striker, and the Ale Striker. Now, what's the difference here? The Ale Striker is for high mobility. Translation, it means Mikan can actually stay close to me and still perform relatively well. Mostly thanks to the Autocannon Pod, Beam Rifle, Eagle Stellung 2 Sea Whizzers, and Beam Saber. The Launcher Striker, this is an Orc's favorite version of the 105 dagger. Why? Because you can never have enough dagger. You still have access to the Eagle Stellung 2 Sea Whiz. You lose the Beam Saber in favor of running these hands, and instead of having a shield or something, you have the Agni Sniper Beam Cannon, Anti-Vessel Vulcan Cannon, and the Gun Launcher. This is why Orcs love the Launcher Striker. But personally, I am always loyal to the Sword Striker. Entirely because kitting out the Schwertgewehr is way better than it should have any fucking right to be. I'm actually going to do Burning Clouds of Sand to demonstrate. Alright, let's do this. Fun fact, actually, this game has a few misspellings of character names.
Okay.
And some of them are fucking funny to me with the misspellings. Heading out. Follow me if you want to live. Kira Yamato. Strike. Commencing mission. Hey, we got some Baku. Get the fuck back here. I didn't say you could run. First up, unlike the GINN, this thing can take a hit. And again, our objective is just to defend the Archangel. Yes,
Now,
that's
what's
literally
Archangel?
it. Well, you'll know it when you see it. That is the Archangel, that big-ass ship.
The thing that was in the intro, or the intro to anime.
Yes. Basically, our objective is just make sure this thing doesn't get blown up.
It's a spaceship that also is most of the time by the water.
It can be used as a spaceship. Fun fact, by the way, I'm actually going to show the best way to get a higher rank on this level is to actually ignore that Lego. Because you're going to want to take down this for more points.
That thing looks like. Oh, I was gonna say it looks like it's the Rusty, but nope, it's just the shadows.
It's a tank. It's just a giant fucking tank.
It's a stone, Luigi.
Oh, okay. Izak's here. And a fucking duel. You rely on this thing too much.
And Ace is going to overkill mode.
Yeah. Alright, send Mikan into his special because that's gonna be good for stalling until I can get back to the fuck off tank over there.
I have a big beam sword.
We both have big beam swords.
Mine's bigger.
They're the same length. They're both 15.78 meter.
Yes, but you see, I put a penny on the end of mine, so that means it's taller by the size of a penny. And also that way when I slash them, I can say penny for your thoughts as I slice into their suit. I love how Ace is just ignoring that.
Down you go! Yeah, you're right, Diaka. You really aren't. You're just kind of sitting there and taking it. Alright. There we go. We basically guaranteed a good rank on this level just from that alone. I'm gonna go beat the shit out of this Baku. Hey, mate, I'm leaving you alone for now. Oh, Kira's low on health. Okay, don't care.
Flammenwetter.
Set you to melee focus. I mean, we are using the Sword Striker, kind of the point. And do that. And now we can only fight the Lego.
What about the tank?
The tank's gone. I blew it up.
What do you mean you blew it up?
I blew it up. I blew up the tank. Yeah, the enemies drove in a tank and I blew it up. Drive me closer so I can hit it with my sword. Mission success. We're not getting the best rank because I did get shot down at one point. So we're not getting anything above an S here. By the way, I would like to point out, because we got that S, we have Flashing Blades and the EX level. We also finally have access to the Strike Gundam ourself. So we can now use the Strike. And we still have Artemis security mission to do. Now, thing with the Strike is luckily, I could actually use this. Mikan again cannot due to use restriction. It's also utter shit. Mostly due to it not being able to use its striker packs yet, so making it literally a downgrade compared to the 105 with the striker packs. Am I going to put all my points into powering up the Schwertgewehr? Yes. Yes, I am.
Gesundheit.
It's basically a giant fuck-off beam gun blade. Worth mentioning, by the way, Mikan actually is capable of using the 105 dagger with striker packs. So now we've got 2 sword strikers on the field. Rala Crow. Phase 5. I'm not happy about this level. Not bad.
Why are we in Antarctica?
Well, this one we get to fight alongside one of the Astrays.
Oh, wait,
namely
this is the moon.
blue. This is not the moon. That's Aurora Borealis.
At this time of day, in this time of year, posed entirely inside your kitchen.
Yes.
Can I see?
No.
Aww.
Oh, this beam boomerang is shit. You see why I don't like the beam boomerang, chat? And why I say the only thing you're really ever using with this is the sword? You'd think it being good for a single weapon would actually make it lose points with me. No. I love using this thing, so... Especially since my best option is I have a rocket anchor. So if you think you can run from me, I can just pull you over.
Get over here.
Literally. Yeah, no, the Panzer Eisen rocket anchor should not be this good. It's just a fucking rocket anchor. But it's so damn good because because that's the point. It does what it needs to. It pulls them to me so I can stab them. New enemy units. They just keep coming. That they do, Murakamo.
How am I get my butt kicked by Arvin?
It could be worse. You could have spent 3 hours stuck on a boss fight because of an Electros.
Oh god, was that in Z to A?
Yes.
Yeah,
You think I'd be
Electros
pissed
be
about
like
that, but like, I'm not.
It's only weak. It's only weak to ground, and it has freaking levitate.
Mikan,
Welcome
I
to
had
the reason
ground.
why- No, I'm saying it's only
I had
weak to
ground.
ground, and it has levitate. Levitate is not makes it so ground types aren't effective. That's why
Yeah, Haas
people
didn't.
were so.
I'll tell you that.
I'm just gonna say back in that Gen 5, like Electros was one people really wanted badly.
This
Like,
is
it
why
was
I don't
so
like
broken
this level.
competitively.
That is my favorite version of the Astray. The Astray Red Frame, piloted by the man, the myth. The only reason I don't completely hate the Cosmic Era, Low Fuel. For reference, real quick, this guy runs the Junk Guild. And that whole thing? Oh, you think this is a piece of shit? Congratulations! We've now made this into a pseudo Gundam. Because fuck you! By the way, that katana he has, the Guybera Straight, he got from a random fucking guy. And trained how to use a regular ass, like, mech-sized katana on for all intents and purposes, a Gundam.
Damn.
This man, this man is a Gundam pilot, right? Here's the red frame Gundam Astray, armed with a fucking katana. Ladies and gentlemen, Low Guel. Like, you can't hate this man.
Also, Ace, go back to the screen a second. Ass.
I knew he was gonna make the joke. But you see, you forgot to mention the B. It's not ass, it's bass.
No, A is gold, so it's the first letter.
Well, damn, he's got me there. All right.
I just got wiped by Arvin's Master Beth.
Must both of.
Man, this thing just basically does recover from
Mikon
near
getting his
death and
ass
it's already
kicked
kicked
by
ass.
a popper.
The dog. It's like the dog will just
I
recover
also
from
wanna
being
point
near
out,
death.
Mikon.
It's like I choose violence.
You wanna what's funny to me?
Also, I lost 9K.
What I also want to point out real quick,
What?
specifically, is this motherfucker, right? This fucking Electros had me on the back end, and I swear to God, this thing did not feel as fast as the stats tell me it is. I have a
Yeah, I
question.
noticed Pokemon has been making the trainers more
I have a
competitive
fucking
lately.
question.
What?
How many fucking carbos did you give this thing, Canary?
Yes.
Clearly! She is my favorite trainer in ZA, and she put up a damn good fucking fight.
Oh, by the way, I found out do not trade the Spoopa or whatever that the bug Pokemon is from the museum.
It's the
'cause
only
that's
one
way
that can
you
become
get the-
ocean.
Oh, I thought it was the winter pattern.
Yeah, no, there are some that can only become very specific patterns.
Yeah. And that's the only one that could. I think it's the. I thought
Which
it was
actually
the,
makes
winter
them-
pattern I said. What was that?
Sorry. Like, yeah, I know it's like some can
Yeah, it
only.
makes them rare.
Yeah, it makes them incredibly
And
rare.
apparently, there's only one
However,
Galarian Slowpoke.
I would also like to point out that actually means to a certain fellow VTuber we know
Oh,
probably
Tomo?
Tomo probably had a right fucking game trying to get that prick shiny.
Yep. And also, like I said, another thing is you only get one. You only get one Galarian Slowpoke. So you get to choose your Slowbro or Slowking. You don't get both. You only get one.
You can only get one until Pokemon Home comes out. Until Pokemon until Pokemon Home gets access gets
Now
access
here's
to
my
ZA,
question.
which won't be happening until the DLC, by the way.
Here's my question: would they actually fix the problem they did with Arceus? Because Arceus, the shiny locked Pokemon, for example, like Giratina and Dialga, they were shiny locked in the game. But not to say that they also didn't animate their shiny. So, for example, because Giratina was only in the story, if you transferred a
I'm sorry.
what the
fuck?
no, wait, it gets better. Because of that, if you use Giratina's move like the one when he's in Origin form, that move used like that's exclusive to the game that like they use in the fight against you, the one that when you find the first thing he uses. If you use that move but with a shiny Giratina, your game soft locks back. It will actually crash back to the Switch main menu because they didn't animate. They didn't put the animation for the shiny in there. So yeah,
Holy
if you
shit!
if you put a shiny Giratina in Pokemon Arceus and have it in Origin form and have it use its like special move, it will crash your game.
Oh my fucking god.
Yep.
That's fucking funny.
And it's like
That's
you're
hilarious.
giving this game. It's like you're giving this game home support. Why would you not think of this?
I'm just
Oh wait, no,
mentally...
answer my question.
I'm
I know why they wouldn't think this because it's modern day Game Freak.
No, I'm just mentally fucking picturing, right? Just
Yeah?
mentally picturing fucking shiny Giratina just like motionless hovering towards you.
Oh, I'll find you a clip. Like the clip is hilarious. Give me a moment.
I'm just picturing like a fucking T-posed like Origin Giratina flying at you. You know the exact meme format I'm on about. Just like the floating T-pose guy and someone running away from it, but it's shiny Origin Giratina running flying at the protagonist.
Oh yeah, the ability was Shadow Force. That was the one it uses. Oh, it looks like they did actually eventually fix it. Took them long enough.
Oh
Yeah.
god. Oh, that's hilarious.
No, so let me find the. It's yeah, I found
The mental image is so fucking perfect. Oh, by the way, you know what's funny? So, people did actually use cheats to capture the Titans
What? Titans in which game?
in Arceus, right?
Oh,
The
oh
big,
yeah, Arcus, that's
the
right.
huge bastards.
Oh,
Yeah. Use
Oh,
cheats to capture those. But you know what's funny about that?
Yeah.
Because they did, they're now just permanently stuck in the fight and they can't continue the game.
1 sec.
Because to progress
the
it,
clip,
you
by the
have
way.
to catch them. Hold on, let me get this on my phone. Because if I tab out of the VC,
It's only a few seconds.
I got a fucking 5-second at. The software was closed because an error got. Okay. Okay, that's a thing I saw today, chat. All right, let me quickly switch one of my abilities from the rookie ability to my personal favorite ability in the game. Heavy hitter. Meaning, I don't get. Meaning, if you try hit me with it while I'm doing a melee attack, you can't stagger me or anything. You would need to shoot me down. Funnily enough, I can actually make Mikan really good for getting XP and such. We also unlock better abilities as the game progresses. Hence why I have Mikan's ability now set to prayer. Mostly because I'm going to need it. Flashing blades. Our objective is just to shoot down the blitz. That's all we need to do, chap. Is shoot down the Blitz Gundam. Phase 7. Flashing blades.
Follow me if you want to leave.
In war, surviving counts as a win. Oh, we have the upgrade version of the GINN now, the GINN.
GINN into DIN.
Yes. I don't know why the upgrade of the GINN is called the DIN, but hey.
Probably because I'm guessing because mythology maybe.
I have no idea.
Because a GINN and a DIN are basically types of genies, but a GINN is a good one. A DIN, I believe, is the evil genie.
Yeah, but they be spelt like the ones in mythology.
Also, apparently in Pokemon in this raid, the people who joined me in the raid is King Leo the Sixth.
Basically, we just blow up waves of these enemies until the Buster spawns. Speaking of which, yeah, we're already at that part. The 4G weapons are here to try and blow us the fuck up.
Didn't you say we killed them last level?
Yeah.
Hmm.
But canonically, they're still alive. They still function.
Ah.
I do this to survive! A lot of good your assault shroud, did ya? Remember, our objective is to blow up the Blitz. Everything else here is just extra points. Okay. Now to blow up the Blitz. Ah! Yeah, I know you will. A little more luck today. That was a Gundam. Mission continuing. That's right, we're not done yet.
Was there supposed to be a girl with, like, pink hair in this era?
We've not met her yet.
Ah. I thought she was, like, a main character early in the show. Like, episode 1.
I think she has shown... Then I think she probably has shown up, but just hasn't shown up in a bit.
Ah.
No, the fuck you are not, Othron. Hate to kill Steel, Kira, but fuck you. Mission success! I love that that was actually the easiest part of the level. And I only got an A rank. Fun fact, if I wouldn't have died, I'm pretty sure I'd have gotten the S. And now we get the Strike retrofit. Basically, the Strike Gundam is now the best thing we have. And now, I get to talk about this level. Phase 9, the Descending Sword. This level will impact how the rest of the run plays out. So I'm going to ignore it and go do jungle wolf hunting. I do, however, now have access to the Sword Strike Gundam, which is better than the 105 sword, the Sword 105, entirely because I have access to I have Eagle Stellungs now, and the Midas Messer is no longer is no longer my only main weapon, since the Panzer now takes that space as well. This is the setup I like using entirely because Panzer Eisen to pull them in, Schwertgewehr to knock them the fuck out. Which also means I can actually rework how Mikan's is now from the Sword 105 to, hey Mikan, which striker pack do you want to use?
One second, let me look. One moment.
Do you want the Ale for speed, Sword for hitting good close range, or do you want to bombard everyone with Daka?
I like to rage.
Alright, so launch a striker then. Worth mentioning, chap, if I were to only upgrade one of these weapons, literally everything here can become the most powerful thing Mikan has access to. Entirely because I could make the Agni capable of dealing 1,440 damage with 99 velocity, 99 accuracy, And just for the sake, I could also give him an extra shot and make his reloads damn near instantaneous. Or at least as close to instantaneous for the Agni. I'll disable the other two weapons so we get to see just how broken Mikan with the Agni can actually be. Reminder, chat. This is capable of being used by a natural and a coordinator. So I'm for hitting people close range, Mikan is for sending them to God.
That implies there's going to be any bits left of them when I send them to God.
I cut them in two. Mikan reduces them to atoms. Jean Carré.
No. Yeah, I'm destroying them on the molecular.
Yeah, that was a single shot from the Agni, chat. A single shot from Mikan was damn near a 1. Phase shift armor's down. This could be bad. Hey, the Saigus are here as well. Lovely. Can you tell my sarcasm? Oh, Mikan's low on health. Time to counter that by telling him to activate a special, which makes Mikan temporarily immortal. And considering he has a beam sniper rifle, I don't think Mikan really has much to worry about. Reminder, chat. All Mikan really has to do is stand back and fire. Huh? Now I have you. Enemy eliminated. I did that with barely any health left, and my phase shift is down. Basically, Mikan has the Agni. I could swap that to a better weapon because it did not seem to have what we need with it. However, we just got Jean's long dagger, as well as its variant, the long dagger for Testrum.
Ace, every time you say Agni, you know what I immediately think of?
Gaius.
This is going to Agni Odyssey.
He's always thinking about, he's always thinking, like, what could be in the Agni Odyssey next. Passive
Oh
ability
my God,
penetration is now available.
I just have an idea for next time. Next time they go live, you know, I don't know if you noticed, like, it's probably not in the videos, the first video you saw, but probably once you get around maybe like episodes. I want to say episodes, maybe in the 20s, you start seeing donations from me during that Basso show. But I'm going to say, hey, idea for merch. After campaign 2 is done, what if you guys on the web
Didn't they
for
say
merch you
not to
sell?
suggest merch ideas?
Oh no, they said I think they said at first they said not suggest them, but then they said like I think they actually clarified saying like don't like I think they clarified it's you could suggest them. It's like they thought I meant like what, because I think I mentioned the video I said they said not to. I suggested like a map of Ultra Drama Eastcan, and I think Monty thought they meant like if someone made art to give them, but eventually when it was clarified, they go, "Oh, you could suggest us, and we could think about them," because they thought I meant like if I drew a map and like gave it to them if they would use it, because they said they can't do that because of credit. I think they eventually did clear up in like I want to say around episode 50 or 60, they clarified saying like if you give us ideas, as long as you don't like you give us ideas, as long as we come up with the stuff, but like you said on Discord, just like but yeah.
For reference,
I
chat.
think about it. Yeah, because I was gonna say so many people have requested a work plushie, and they said they want to do that now because so many people have asked for it.
By the way, that was what Mikan could do with, you know, a sniper beam cannon. Let's see what it can do with a rapid-fire Vulcan cannon.
There's the thing I'm going to suggest them, Ace, is what if, like, once campaign 2 is done, for merch that they make, like, this would be entirely Zito to have them make it, but they release the Agnes Odyssey like a book, or just like a little, like, maybe like a small journal, or like a small, like notebook-sized journal, and it's actually written, like, the whole story, like, from everything from Geist's perspective. That would be cool, and like Zito could actually, and it could be like, and Zito could come up with it, so it's from Zito's perspective or from Geist's perspective and everything. The only thing is he'd have to translate in the giant. That's the only thing. Yeah, but that would be a cool merch size.
Also, I want to quickly point out, so Mikan is going to be still going to be using his. All right, I need to mention this. The choices made during this mission will determine which faction you join. Once the mission is complete, you will no longer be able to join other factions in the same period. This determines which of the two of the three factions will be playing in Cosmic Era 73. Only until we beat the game will we get access to playing the other routes. So yeah, that's basically what we have to choose between. This will determine whether we continue alongside the route of Orb, or we defect and join the Archangel. This is an incredibly difficult choice to make, as this will determine what you get access to until you beat the game. There are a few levels still left in Cosmic Era 71 after this point, but any level after level 9 is the route split. There are some very good missions and mobile suits we can get from both routes.
But you said you could deflect too.
Defect, yes. If you defect to the Archangel for the rest of Cosmic Era 71 and play through that Cosmic Era 73 stuff, there is a lot of stuff you can get your hands on that is kind of fun to use. And both of these options do have mobile suits that have my attention. Let's go over what we get if we... let's go over the 3 notable unlocks if we choose to... for each of the paths real quick.
You want to know something funny? You want to laugh something?
Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm on Next Mods only because that's the best place to look for starter mods. But besides that, I looked at my notifications 3 weeks ago. Site news: we're hiring. No.
What website is that?
Nexus Mods. Site news. We're hiring 3 weeks ago. Or as guys say, haha, you're funny.
But yeah. Basically,
You know what else is funny?
what we're focused on here.
Sorry.
Yeah, so what we're talking about with this choice, I'm going to go over the 3 mobile suits of note for each side for the rest of Cosmic Era 71.
Is it just suits? You do also got upgrades too.
It is just mobile suits and such that are locked behind each of the different routes. If we
Gotcha.
stick with the Earth Alliance, we get access, for some of the future missions, we can get access to the Raider Gundam, the Sword Calamity, and the Gun Barrel Dagger. If we choose to defect to the Archangel, the 3 mobile suits of note for Cosmic Era 71 we can get are the Justice Gundam, Freedom Gundam, and their respective Meteor counterparts. Now, the Meteor has a mode I like to call Beam Spam mode.
God damn, I have to do it. Beam attack.
Or as those of you who have watched Gundam Wing will know it, it's basically what happens when the pilot of the Heavy Arms says, fuck it, I need to make sure they're dead. It's basically the Cosmic Era equivalent of Heavy Arms' hatch full open. But, I repeat, the choice we make here will stick for the rest of the playthrough. Which means this is a very important choice. And before you ask me,
Are the stats the same?
The stats are not the same. And whichever you pick, you'll be locked out of the other side until you beat the game.
Okay, so my choice is with knowing you, Ace. My choice is which is the most overkill. That's my choice.
That would be defecting. Because
no, I mean, so that Gundam has the most overkill.
Some of the stuff we can get on that side are just the definition of overkill.
So I vote for defect.
All right. So this does mean we will be citing the canon path, which means, sadly, this means Kira is still going to be alive.
Oh, so I fucked up.
But we do at least get access to some very, very powerful mobile suits in Cosmic Era 73. Hey, Mikan, go look at what the Infinite Justice looks like. Commencing mission.
Infinite Justice. It's like Gundam Infinite Justice. I can't tell if it's pink or lightish red.
Yeah, phase shift armor will do that. Hey, Mulaflaga! Ooh, and he's now packed with the Sky Grasper. Reinforcements confirmed. This message is for all Zaft and Earth Alliance forces. There is a Cyclops system beneath the Alaska base that will self-destruct. Stop this battle now. Pull back from this area. I repeat, there is a Cyclops system under the area, underneath this area. Basically, you see that red area on the map? It is now our objective to stay the fuck away from that.
What is a Cyclops system?
Basically a huge fuck off bomb. Condition change. Withdraw from the danger zone.
Danger zone.
Chat, if he didn't, I would have.
Listen, you can't say danger zone and not have an Archer reference.
You want ants? That's how you get ants.
Poor Aya and Alara actually have an ant problem right now. And they
What?
had a person come out and clean, they still had them there.
Ah. Fuck off, duel! Alright. And now we just wait. All we had to do is wait for the Archangel to escape. 10 seconds remaining. I forgot Mikam was still in the explosive area. And now we get to the route split. Yeah, that quick, actually. We are going to defect from the Alliance and join the Archangel. Mission continuing. And this will actually get us a new mobile suit. And what you get from this mission is different depending on what route. The Archangel escaped from Alaska base and was pursued as a deserter by the Alliance. It's now under attack. Defend the Archangel. Defense target confirmed. Commencing mission. Don't think I'll die today. This is the real deal. New enemy units. I love the fucking side gliding in this game. I do this to survive. That's 3 fucking launcher daggers? Jesus. Okay, at least that's an ale. Oh, god damn it. Yep, the very same mobile suits we used to fight alongside are now trying to kill us.
So it's a typical Tuesday in Gundam.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I'm out of ammo. Especially in the Cosmic Era, by the way. That's just kind of how this timeline is. Alright. I've lost a redeploy. A little more work to do. Yeah, I know the Archangel's under attack. Get rid of you. New enemy units. Enemy eliminated. Mission success. Now, for choosing to defect, we do get our reward for this. And luckily for us, while we may have gotten a B rank here, this gets us the level Decisive Fire and the M1 Astray. We also have the Archangel's version of Mulaflaga and Jean Carré as pilots that can help us now. Earth Command had detected Zaft's plan to attack Josh A in advance. After luring Zaft there, they activate their subterranean Cyclops system, ruthlessly wiping out their own unwitting troops tasked with defending the base. Having lost all confidence in commanders willing to employ such callous tactics, Earth Alliance forces resolved to defect. They joined up with the Archangel as it fled Earth Alliance forces and began their fight against the true enemy. And now we are in the Archangel route. We can go back and play previous levels. Which basically, to my extent, will basically be going back here, mopping up the S ranks I missed off stream. Because let's be honest here, no one wants to sit here and watch me do these levels over and over again. Especially when some of these rewards aren't even really that worth getting. But
you want to laugh? So I'm, how I told you I was on next. This is actually a good laugh, but I told you I'm on Nexus looking at Stardew mods. Basically, I'm looking for some mods for me Skin Ash's playthrough, but we're not going to add these until after we complete Community Center because these are going to be cosmetic. But I found a Hololive catalog one that adds Hololive decorations, and guess what the Scarecrow is?
Alec.
Best Girl Yagu. Yagu is the Scarecrow. Shit, he is so disappointed in me. I can sense the disappointment.
I'm glad you can. I'm glad you can tell. Okay. So yeah, no one's really gonna care about me going back and getting the levels that I missed the S ranks on. Especially since some levels, getting the reward requires you to get better than an S rank, though the levels for that aren't really available to us yet. We also get to talk about this. The other levels. Or, as I'm going to refer to them going forward, another mission.
Red and blue.
Yes. This one actually gets us another Gundam on our side. So I'm going to be fighting with my Sword Strike Gundam. I am not going to do, like, fucking clean up on missed levels at the moment. I have patience. I don't have that much patience. Okay, so power up my Schwarzgewehr a little bit more. I also need more health, being a bit honest. The strike is not the best. So now I actually get to talk about this level, and hopefully get the S rank, so I can show you the rewards from this level. Now, another missions are not missions part of the main timeline. And this level can get us this level can actually get us one of the Stray Gundams. We're fighting alongside Guy Murakumo and his Stray Blue Frame. Basically, all we do is what we normally do. Go around and fucking kill. Time to get what the kid couldn't, a fucking intercept. Oh, you want to be a pain in my ass, huh? Get the fuck back here. You can't run from me forever, Spider-Man.
You're boring me, Spider-Man.
Oh, we get to fight alongside Logule this time? Fucking sick! Oh, Logule's theme always fucking kicks ass. I'm so sorry you guys can't hear it, chat, because copyright. But fucking hell, if you can ever give Logule's theme a listen, please do. Some of the best music in Gundam, and it comes from my least favorite timeline. That's the one thing with Gundam. No matter what timeline it is, the music always fucking hits. Woo! Let's go. New enemy units. I don't believe I give a fuck.
I'm starting to question reality.
What are you trying to question?
I'm looking through different furniture mods, and there's at least one per person, like different authors doing this of, I kid you not, tortilla furniture. Tortilla bed, tortilla floor, tortilla wallpaper, tortilla furniture, tortilla replacing every.
Well, chat, remember, I do usually play set variety of games. I am, however, open to bribery. I mean, just ask Gallagher. They literally bribed me into playing Pac-Man World 2 on stream. And now we get to fight the Gold Frame. This is another Stray unit. In fact, this is one of our 2 S rank rewards for this level. Ooh, that hurt. On to the next. Attack target destroyed. Mission success. Double S rank, chat. Let's go. Up, Mikon's gone. And with that, we got the EX version of Red and Blue. Other factions, Red Frame, now available. Elijah's GINN, unlocked. Other factions, Blue Frame is now available. Other factions, Gold Frame is now available. Logule is now available. Guy Murakumo is also now available. Highly mobile ability and salvage unlocked. Fortunate unlocked as well. That's 3 abilities and 4 different mobile suits. From one level. Did you accidentally disconnect or did Discord kick you?
No, the power surged in my house for a second.
Oh.
Well,
Okay.
technically, the power had surged, but the lights went out, then went back on in a brief second, so I decided to turn my computer off just to be safe.
Okay. So we got the double S rank.
But yeah, like I was saying, there was just like, oh my, I know where it was the tortillas. The tortillas did it.
It was the tortilla.
I'm talking to my friend.
It was the
Sorry.
tortillas. The tortilla
I know
mods,
what I'm
chat.
talking about right now. 1 second. Sorry about that. I'm literally telling you the power went out. He's like, you know the power went out?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm aware. I wish to alert
Yeah.
real quick, chat. We got some of the... We can't use them yet because story reasons. It literally will not let us. But if we go to free missions, I can actually show these lovely little bits of information. These lovely little mobile suits we just got.
Ace?
Yep.
My dad is in his 70s. He's the definition of the OK Boomer meme.
We'll talk about the M1 Astray when I do the Cosmic Era 71 levels. But we got access to the Astray Red Frame.
Okay, that looks like a samurai.
You can thank the Gabera straight from that for that one.
What? The stray looks like samurai?
Yeah. The Gabera straight is the sword. This thing also comes packed with the English stellings.
Also the colors, how big the V is on him, and also the shoulder pads.
Yeah.
It looks like a gun. It looks like a samurai.
Yeah, you can thank the fact that that's an Astray's visor. And this being ran by the boy Logule just makes it even better. We have the blue frame, which was given to Guy Murakumo by Low. While it does not come primed with the Gabera straight, it does still have a beam rifle, grenade launcher, Eagle Stelling Seawiz Vulcans, beam saber, and a shield.
Oh, so I will be right back. Sec, I got disconnect. You should have to read me. I gotta call my mom to see what they're doing because it's 5:20 and she hasn't gotten back because I don't know what we're doing for dinner because there's nothing in the fridge. Be right back.
Okay. Yep. And we also get the gold frame, which has a beam rifle grenade launcher hybrid, which also comes packed with a bazooka, Eagle Stellung Seawizzers, beam saber, and a shield. We also got Elijah's GINN, the same as a standard mass-produced GINN, though he's from the mercenary group Serpent Tail. Instead of the blade antenna, it has the Buster Sword antenna. No, I did not make that name up. But besides that, it is the same as a regular GINN, except for the fact this fucker comes primed with a heavy assault machine gun, the Carter's bazooka, the Canis homing missiles, and Pardus rapid-fire homing missiles. Because fuck you! Worth mentioning real quick. Elijah's GINN, the Cardus, has a base power of 820. Which is actually worse than Jean carries, but also has more weapons. Basically, this thing trades being able to deal a fuck ton of damage for fuck you die. Basically, this thing in the hands of the AI is the I kill you now button. I also don't know if there's any specific unlocks from the extra missions. Mostly because there's no factional period restriction. Which also basically means it's a huge bunch of chaos. We don't have access to any other story mission, any other of the another missions just yet. Though we will get access to more. Which includes getting access to the upgraded gold frame later on. Basically, as we play through the game, not only do we get more abilities, because go fuck yourself, I guess. It's also my best option for going to get upgrade points. And now we get to talk about the M1 Astray in the level Decisive Fire. Let's talk about this piece of shit. Sorry. I fucking hate this thing. This thing comes primed with the Type 71 beam rifle, Eagle Stellung Sea Whizzes. Are you getting tired of me mentioning the Sea Whizzes? I'm getting tired of it. It's just the most common type of Sea Whiz in the Cosmic Era up to this point. Because again, fuck you. And it has a physical shield. Worth mentioning, this is basically a template version of the Astray Gundams. Which, by the way, we can't even use at the moment. Luckily, we can just go swap back to our objectively better mobile suits from earlier in the run, including giving Mikan back his Launcher 105, because clearly he needed more power, chat. Let me do that. Actually, do I have the points to make the fucking Agni stupid overpowered? Nah. I could, however, theoretically give him his gun launcher. Reminder, chat, this is a mass production. And he can casually fucking fire out homing missiles. I think the best option for him is probably keeping him with the anti-vessel Vulcans. Because, the fuck you button. That is the anti-vessel Vulcans. This does mean his Eagle Stellung 2s are relatively shit. Or I could instead equip Mikan with a different mobile suit. That would probably be a bit better for blasting enemies out the sky. Such, or at least I would give him this, if not for the fact that he'd get a debuff. At the moment, it's basically the best thing he can use. Unless I was to trade it out for the M1. Which feels a bit like an insult. Taking away the immense options of the 105 Dagger Launcher Striker. Not fuck it, I'll give him all of his weapons. Now, all we need to do is kill. That's it. Yep, that's it. Just run around and blow up everything. If it is not on our side, it explodes. Y'all got that? Good? Okay. Decisive Fire. We have Darker Elfman. I'll be back. Defense target confirmed. Asagi Cardwell. Yuri Neal. I don't know. I am unsure on these pronunciations. A downside of the strike is absolutely going to like pop in every now and then, just in case you forgot. This thing is shit in terms of its speed. In terms of power, however, new enemy units. I'll do what I need to do. Is it die, Kira? Because I'm pretty sure none of us here would complain. New enemy units. You can tell, champ, that this level really is not balanced around you bringing in your older mobile suits. Darker. Oh, we have the Raider and the Forbidden Gundams here. Which, by the way, had we picked the other option, we'd be able to unlock those. Reinforcements confirmed. New player? Battles invite only. Yeah, no one told Arthron. But if you think people played by the rules here in After Colony, clearly you are new here. Who the fuck's this faker? You ain't no ogre. Well, that was the first level of the Archangel route. Except it's not, because we're not done here yet. Mission continuing. Get used to this. Commencing mission. All we have to do is defend the Archangel, just like before. is sick of defending the Archangel yet? Don't worry, I am! Mostly because, let's be honest here, you have how many guns? How the fuck we gotta defend? Like, most of the time, this thing is not in any real danger. You would have to fuck up real badly. And if there's an ace pilot on the field, go kill them first, as they're the only ones who can really do any damage to it. Oh, I'm up against the ropes. No, I'm not. But you're getting hit. Back up. No. Because I am in no fucking danger. These are strike daggers. And a strike's generator is not strong enough to withstand the strain of a striker pack, unlike these 105s here. The downside is these striker packs have downsides to them. Almost like I know my cosmic arrow. Warning. Let's beat everyone to a pulp. These are all my kills, right? There better be powerful enemies waiting for us. Gotcha. Ah. Let's give this another try, shall we? Ow! What the fuck did I just get hit by? I'm not getting a good rank out of this. Like, what the fuck? Oh, I'm still getting a decent-ish rank. Evacuation ship rescue. Locker strikes. Decisive fire EX. Fun fact, chat. This is the next mission with a worthwhile S rank reward. And that's also why I'm going to be a dickhead and not do it this stream. Oh, fuck it. I may as well at this point. Select pilot. Mula Flaga. Who I... Okay, no, it's Jean Carré I want them. Jean Carré in his GINN. Like, Jean Carré in his I will blow you the fuck up GINN. And me in my Sword Strike. Actually, no. I'll bring Mikan in the 105 dagger. with the Launcher 105. Because now, Mikan has a strong as fuck ranged attack. Yeah, we're using this setup. We're using the I wish to break the game in two. And now we have two of them on the field. Two launchers. Two Launcher Strike 105s. This is actually the first time I'm getting to use the Launch Striker. In war, surviving counts as a win. Run me my fade. It appears the curtain has already risen. I need a container. Ow. Let's give this another try, shall we? Okay. He just has an insta-kill field. I love that. I still have a chance. I don't plan on going down today. Yes, well, does anyone ever plan on it? I know it was Mikon sniping it, but I want to go with the idea that I kicked it so hard it exploded. Phew, I'm beat. I got an A rank, which I think is still better than what I had last time. Yeah, it is. Is that a B? Okay, I'm going in with my fucking sword strike. At least this thing hits like a fucking sledgehammer. Only downside it has, specifically, is I can't really take a hit. But I can also just rip through you. Let's do this again. Kira Yamato. Yep, okay. Plus, unlike with the last one, I don't have to worry about ammo. I can also pull this shit. And literally just cycle loop you to death. Now, the Blitz is a pretty accurate name for you, for your Gundam. Because you're pretty good at blitzing your own health away. Get back over to the Archangel. Hey, look, we have the Aegis Gundam on field now. Ah! There we go. No deaths. Archangel at decent health. You see, chat, this is why I don't use the fucking launcher. Ha. Yeah, but double S rank, chat. This is what happens when I don't try to nerf myself with a striker pack I don't know how to use. And for that, we grabbed ourselves the long dagger for Testra. We still have a few S ranks left to get in the first section of the game, being a false piece, which, by the way, think about this. There's a secret ending, there's a secret part of this, if you're able to blow up all 4 G weapons, which I have the power to do now. We've got Mikan and his launcher dagger, and then we have me with the sword strike. Because fuck you. Phase 1, a false piece. Prepare for anti-mobile suit warfare. I'll be taking these 3 back. No, the fuck you will not. I'm sorry. Izak, do you think you can escape me? Am I a joke to you, Dual Dagger? No. Basically, if they get to that yellow zone, the enemy has successfully stolen them, so... God damn it! Ready for the secret mission, chat? That's right, we've triggered Roller Crew to show up in his Saigu. Yeah, all we had to do, was basically just blow up that. We'd have got an even better rank if we'd also managed to kill the Aegis, which would have triggered a secret phase against Miguel. Do it! S rank, which gets us the Mobius Zero. Mobile suit, well, technically mobile jet of choice of Mula Flaga. We are missing very few secret unlocks left. At least from what we can currently play. What we also need to go get our hands on from the first section is the missing at least A ranks of later sections. Earlier sections. Now, I have been live for 2 hours. I'm gonna pop off of stream, and I'm gonna go do a bunch of farming to go power this stuff up off camera. Now, I'll only be powering up stuff that that I currently have unlocked usable in story mode. I will not be using anything I cannot use in story. I will not be powering up anything I can't use in story mode, unless I decide to do some free missions off camera, because those won't be streamed anyway. Okay, I'll just generally power shit off stream. So, thank you all so much for watching. I am the Drifter, Isaac Archer, and the in-between.